Hey, welcome in everybody. My name is Marcel. I'm your yoga instructor today. And I'm not alone, but I'm joined by Sean. Sean is the little dragon sitting over there. He's here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. And we are going for an hour of yoga today together. You see the timer in the top right corner. And yeah, we're starting right off. Come into a wonderful sit. Sit up on a pillow, or sit up on some blocks, sit up on some books if you have some books around you. And then bring your arms up by your sides. Palms are pointing forward. Breathing in when you're bringing your arms up. And today again, we're going for a handstand class. And breathing out, release your arms down. Breathing in, lift your arms up. Palms are pointing forward. Get long from your hips to the top of the fingers, and breathing out, release your arms down. Breathing in, lift your arms up. Spread the fingers. Get long from your hips to the fingers. And breathing out. Breathing in. Feel the length from your hips to the fingers. Breathing out, releasing. Bring the right hand to your right and lean to your right. Bring your shoulders a little bit onto the back. Reach your belly, tuck your chin in. You can also reach with your left hand next to your ear. Feel how your left sitting bone is still rooted to the floor, and then change around the other side. How does that feel? Go with your breath. As you're breathing in, reach with your arm. Feel how your right sitting bone is rooted to the floor. And then breathing out, change the side. Good job. Feeling the light within you, the fire burning within you. Good. Change around. Reach. Good. And come back into the middle. From here, bring your hands to your thighs. Connect your palms to your thighs and start to move your palms forward and backward. Really come into this yoga practice today. And yeah, these are some movements that we're doing almost every yoga lesson here. They are here to really bring you into this class, to arrive, to settle down. Feel how you're moving your hands forward and backward on your thighs if you can do that. Great. If you have any questions, then please let me know. Please let me know. Can you do this movement? So when I first started doing this movement, it was strange to me. I could do it, but just felt strange. How does it feel for you? Good. Go in your rhythm. Don't need to look at me, how fast I am going. You go a little faster or a little slower, as you like. Then bring your shoulders forward, then upward, backward and down. Move your shoulders forward, upward, backward and down. Good job. How does that feel as you're moving your shoulders forward, then upward, backward and down? Don't go too far, but go somewhere where it feels like you're pushing yourself a little, but not too much. Good. From there, bring your hands in front of your heart together, interlace the fingers and circle your wrist. And completely into your body. Circle your wrists, circle your elbows, your shoulders. Great job. At any point in time, if you need to change your sit, please go ahead. Change your sit. Very welcome. And release, shake your wrists out, your elbows, your shoulders. And we're going ahead of bringing the wrists together on top of the hands. And then start to move your wrist around, having the wrist connected all the time. So we're circling both wrists together, keeping it connected all the time. Good job. Keep your wrists connected. We're circling them. So today we're warming up our wrists really a lot because we're doing our handstand practice. And don't worry about it, that's for everybody. So you decide how far you go. Anything doesn't work, you don't need to do the exercises. And I also give you variations, some of them, especially in the end. Please be deciding how far you go. Good. Release. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. And bring your hands up, forward and up. Fingers vertical. Push out of your shoulders if you like. Then bring your thumb up, then thumb in, thumb up, thumb in, thumb up, thumb in. Extend your thumb, bring it in. Good job. And from here, circle your thumb forward, whatever forward means to you. Whatever forward means to you. And circle your thumb to the back, whatever backward means to you. Good job. From there, make a fist. Move your wrist up and down. Your wrist up and down. How does that feel? Extend your fingers. And from here, what did I want to do here? Yeah, of course, we forgot the thumb. Thumb in, grab around your thumb, and move your wrist up and down. Good. Release your arms, shake your arms out. Relax your arms. Then bring your right thumb up, turn it to the outside, fingers are pointing down, grab on from below to your thumb, push out from your shoulders, fingers are pointing down. Breathing in deep. And breathing out. release. Shake your wrists out. Elbows, shake your shoulders. Other side, other thumb up. Turn it to the outside, fingers are pointing down. Grab on from below to your thumb. Push out from your shoulders, fingers are pointing down. And feel the stretch in your mount, in your thumb mount. So where the thumb is attached, that's where you want to feel stretch. And release. Good. Whew. Good. We're warming up the hands, the arms really good. Bring your hands forward and up, and let's bring the fingers together and apart really quickly. Really quickly. Go, 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 go. 3, 2, 1, and release. Shake your wrists down, elbows your shoulders. Let's change our sit-up right now. We're not changing our sit, but we're changing our complete position. Let's come into all fours right now. Let's go. Go in your rhythm. No need to go quick, but rather go controlled. Feel how your whole body is moving. Bring your shoulder over the wrists, hips over the knees. Coming into all fours. How does that feel to you today? From here, we're starting with cat-cow. So we're breathing in deep, we're coming up, arching from your lower spine slowly up. Take your time, you're breathing in deep. Pushing out of your shoulders in the end. And chin to chest, rounding down. Completely breathing out. Arching up from your lower spine up. Rounding down, go in your rhythm. Vertebra by vertebra moving. Try to come from your lower spine upward. And then from the top of the head downward. Vertebra by vertebra. Loving yourself. Being kind to yourself. Good, last time upward. Last time downward. And sit back over your heels, shake your wrist out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Good. And come again forward, all fours. And make sure that our wrists really feel great. So we take some time here, we turn your right hand to the outside of the mat, move a little bit left and right. Index finger points to your knees, move front and back. How does that feel? Good. Index finger points to your other hand, move left and right. Turn your hand around, index finger points back to your knees. Give some weight there, but not all the weight. You can see it. Index finger points to your other hand, move left and right. Give a little bit of weight there, not all the weight. So that it still feels right to you. Index finger points to your outer side of the mat. Index finger points forward, move front and back. Then change around, other hand. Index finger points outward. Not turning the hand around just right now. First it's like just like index finger points to your knees, front and back. Index finger to your other hand, left and right. To warm it up, you know, to say like, oh yeah, we're going to move and use our wrist. Index fingers, turn your hand around, index finger points to your knees, front and back. Give a little bit of weight there, not all the way. How does that feel? Index finger points to the outer, to the other side of the mat, move left and right. Index finger points to your hand, move left and right. And index finger points forward, front and back. Good job. Come back to your sit. Sit over your heels if you can do that. Bring your knees to the sides, big toes together. Big toes together, and then reach forward. Loosen your waist restriction. If you wear a belt or anything like that, loosen that. And then reach forward. Bring your shoulders away from your ears and reach forward. See how far you can come down. Get long. From your hips to your fingers. If there's any kind of stretch going on in that position, breathe into that stretch. Going to stay here for 3 more breaths. Take deep breaths. Belly into your chest. Feeling the fire within you. And as you're breathing out, slowly come up again. Good. Come to a good sit, quick. That feels good to you. Maybe tuck your toes in and sit over your heels, or untuck them and sit down. And then bring the hands together. We're pushing in through the mounts of the fingers. So we want to push in through the mounts of the fingers. This is just an exercise to protect our wrist, to learn to protect your wrist when you give a lot of the weight into the floor. So bring the hands together, push in through the mounts of the fingers. Feel how we're pushing in through the mounts of the fingers, and claw your fingers a little bit. Press in. And release. Again, press in. Claw your fingers. And release. Pushing in. Feel how you're pushing in through the mounts of the fingers. Claw your fingers. And release. 2 more times. Release. Again, push in last time. Feel how you're connecting the mounts of the fingers together and pushing into them. And then release. Shake your wrist. If you don't quite reach there, don't worry about it. It's just about like going into that direction and learning like how we want to do it, and then slowly getting there. What was that? Something like beeped or something, I don't know. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and bring your hands forward. And we're going to use what we did right now, just in this very moment. So we're pushing in through the mounts of the fingers into the floor. So it takes away pressure from our wrist. And exactly that's what we need in handstand, right? So spread your fingers a lot, push in through the mounts of the fingers, tuck your toes in, and shift your hips up into the sky. Good. From here, maybe you were here yesterday in the downward facing dog from 0 to hero lesson. Bend your knees, get long from the hands to your hips. Push in through the mounts of the fingers, don't forget about your arms again. Turn your thighs inward and back, and if that's all too many cues right now, just do it as good as you can. It's alright. And focus, the most important thing is focus on not sinking through the shoulders down to the floor, but keep your chest up. Press into the mounts of the fingers, that's what we just learned. Good job. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, stand up with a straight back. Slight back bend here, engage your belly. Need to change the camera in a moment. Good. Good job, everybody. Well done. Come to a great stand, shake your legs out, shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, your shoulders. And let's start to jump. Bring your hips over your heels and start to jump out of the knees. Release your shoulders. Release your shoulders. Release your neck. Feel how the shoulders are jumping. Feel how your head is jumping. As we're jumping out of the knees, we really want to release our shoulders and the neck. Release them. Good. And from there, you can jump out of the heels. Jump out of the heels. Reconnect with the heels to the floor. Release your shoulders and your neck. Jump out of the toes. Reconnect. Only if it doesn't hurt you, jump out of the toes. Intensify this position even more. And reconnect to the toes and the heels. So really stomp the ground. So first the toes reconnect to the floor, then the heels. Okay. Release your shoulders and your neck a lot. Let them jump. And then release completely. Shake your legs out, shake your wrist. Your elbows. Good. And stretch. Get long from your hands to your fingers. Just feel that length. And release. Just for a moment. A bit of stretching. If your body calls out to you like, oh yeah, move me in this and this way, do that. Maybe just listen into how your body likes to be moved right now. Yeah, good. Okay, let's go a little bit further. Shall we already go there? Always, if you have any questions or requests, let me know. I'm going to take a little break here, so you also take something to drink, maybe. Got some wonderful tea here. Good. Are you ready? Let's go. We're going further to our handstand practice, so we're going to warm up our hands and our whole body a little bit more. And yeah, you know, I feel like we're doing 2 sun salutations quick to just get a little bit more warm, and then we're going to more handstand practices. So let's come to the front of the mat. Are you ready? Let's go. Bring your hands up into the sky, get long. Slight back bend, breathing in deep, folding forward, breathing in again, lift halfway, get long from your hips to your head, breathing out, folding forward, place your hands on the floor, push into the mounts of the fingers as we learn, step back, downward facing dog, get long from your hands to your hips, breathing in here, and as you breath in, or as you inhale, whenever you exhale, come forward, and then come down, elbows next to your body, 90 degrees, and release your body down, release your hips down, release your body down, and push your feet into the ground, knees into the ground, and think forward and up, and lift yourself forward and up. At the moment, just with your upper body muscles, you can also use your arms a little bit to guide you there. Your elbows are pointing to the back. Your head is in line with the spine. Line with the spine. Good job. Good. Push your feet into the ground, knees into the ground. In line with the spine means your head looks down 45 degrees to the ground. Good. Probably something like that. Then shift yourself back over the knees, tuck your toes in and come back up. Downward facing dog, get long. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, breathing in again, elbows up, pointing up, come up. Slight back bend. And breathing out, folding forward. We go one more time. Breathing in, lifting halfway. Folding forward. Place your hands on the floor, push into the mounts of the fingers, stepping back, downward facing dog. Breathing in deep. Come forward and down as you're breathing out. Elbows next to your body, 90 degrees. Release your hips down, release your body down. Push your feet in the ground, knees into the ground. Draw the belly in and up and think you forward and up. And we're going deeper today. So lift yourself up. Your shoulder blades are coming to the back together. Elbows are pointing to your knees. Feel how you're pushing into the mounts of the fingers. Great. The head is in line with the spine, and then shift yourself back, downward facing dog. Breathing in deep here. Look between your wrists and start to walk forward and up. Bend your knees, bring your hands to hips, elbows pointing upward, stand up with a straight back. Slight back bend. And bring your hands in front of your heart together. Close your eyes. See how your body feels today. Good. Before we go any further, let's go with one forward fold. And let's stay there for a moment. If you have back problems, really bend your knees a lot. If you don't have back problems, amazing. If you have, you might want to stay away from it, you know. Don't need to do these movements. But then, if you have really a lot of back problems, then maybe this yoga lesson isn't the greatest thing for you. So, let yourself fall forward slowly. You can hold onto your thighs when you let yourself down here. Good. Bend your knees as much as you need. And from there, you can nod your head a little. You can grab around your elbows and nod your head. How does that feel? Try to have your hips over your heels as good as you can, so shift your hips maybe a little bit forward So you have them over your heels, butt over your heel, or over your ankle. And release your head. Nod your head a little. From there, additionally, if you like to go deeper, you can bring your hands behind your back together, interlace your fingers, and bring your arms away from your back. Move your arms away from the back. Nod your head again. And then just let gravity take over. Interlace your hands. Place your fingers and let gravity take over. You don't need to do anything with your arms anymore. Good. And release. Bend your knees. Bring your hands to your hips. Elbows pointing upward. Come down a lot and come up with a straight back. Good job. How did that feel? Shake your legs out. Shake your arms. Let's see with the time. Yeah, we're good with the time. Good. Are you ready? You ready to rumble? I guess you are. Let's bring your legs to the short end of the mat. Second toes are pointing forward. So think about making parallel lines from your ankles to your second toes. Whoop, 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 whoop. And these lines are parallel. Now when we bring your arms up, you want to make sure that your ankles are below your wrists. Below your wrists, just approximately. Doesn't need to be perfect, but approximately. Good. From there, we push our butt to the back, engage your thighs, engage your knees. Good. Push your butt to the back and see how far you can come forward and down. You see this in the other camera? You can bring one hand to your back and feel the spine, kind of like the vertebrae, if they're pushing out or not. If they're not pushing out, you can go deeper. And as soon as you start to feel, oh yeah, the vertebrae are starting to push out, stop there. Good job, everybody. Push your butt out. Head long from your hips to your head. And slowly release down vertebra by vertebra, rounding. Woo, coming down to the floor. Keep your thighs engaged, your knees engaged. And from here, you're walking over to your left leg, saying hello to your left toes. Left toes, how are they feeling? Can open up to the side if you can, otherwise you can just stay here or go as far as you can to your leg, saying hello to your leg. Keep your thighs engaged, both of your thighs engaged, both of your knees engaged, and walk back to the middle, walk over to your other leg, saying hello to your other leg. How does that feel? You can also open up to your other side if you can do that. Keep your thighs engaged, push your butt to the back still, come back into the middle. Good job, everybody. And now, if you can go off the mat to a harder ground, do that and put your hand onto the harder ground. From there, push into the mounts of the fingers. Claw your fingers a little bit. Otherwise, if you can't do that, have the hands on the mat. Both hands on the mat. What's not allowed here is that we are in between the mat and the harder ground. So either off the mat or on the mat. Good. With your whole hand. Hope that's clear. Good. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot and we shift all the weight. Shifting all the weight over your hands, pushing into the mounts of the fingers, and then we're jumping in and jumping out. Again, shift all the weight to the hands, jumping in and out. And we're going for a round of 10. If you're new to this, go for a round of 3. You're doing great. And engage your legs again. Slowly move back. Bring one hand up to your thigh, bend your thighs a little. Other leg, step in left, right, left. Good job. Shake your legs out, shake your wrists. How did that feel? Let's move the room. How did that feel? From here, going to do a little breather. We're taking a little break. And you bring the hands in front of your heart together. Start to warm up your hands. Warm up your hands. Whenever you're ready, bring the warm hands in front of your heart, in front of your eyes together. Not touching your face right now, but just hovering over your eyes. Feeling how the warmth is emitting from your hands. And release your hands down to your face. Connecting your fingertips to your face. Good, and then slowly drawing your fingertips down on your face, refreshing your whole face, refreshing your body as the fingertips would be cold raindrops. Drawing them down to your body and bringing them up by your sides. Palms are pointing forward. From here, get long from your feet to the top of the head. Breathing in. Breathing out, releasing. Get long from the shoulders to the fingers. Breathing out, releasing. Breathing in again, extend the fingers away from each other. Breathing out, releasing. And now all the three things together. Breathe in, get long from the feet to the top of the head. Get long from the shoulders out to the fingers. Extend the fingers away from each other. You're doing great. And as soon as you want to breathe out, think about hugging the whole world and give yourself a big, 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 big hug. Hug the whole world and give yourself a big hug. Good. Big hug to you, big hug to everybody who's in here right now. You're doing great. Release your arms and give yourself another hug. Bring your other arm on top. Give yourself another hug. Good job. Because one hug isn't enough. Remember, one hug isn't enough. Release. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. How does that feel? How do you feel? Are you back to strength? Let's go. You're going first to come to the front of the mat. Whoop. And again, forward fold. Place your hands on the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need. Push in through the mounts of the fingers. A lot. A lot. And from there, we really give all the weight, again, to your hands. All the way to your hands. You're shifting, we're kind of like shifting forward. We're rocking forward a little bit. And then what you can do is lift your legs and automatically they move back. So move forward. Then move back. Strong hands. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. And moving back like that. Good. Shake your wrist out when you're in the back. Again, this is hard. So don't take your time here. It might take a little bit longer than me. And especially figuring out this movement will take a little bit longer. So make sure your positions are somewhat correct for yourself. So you need to figure the positions out a little bit for yourself. I'm trying to give you the most important cues, but other than that, you need to figure out the positions a little bit for yourself or ask questions. Good. When you're at the back, you can still be in forward fold. Come again in forward fold. If you decided to not do this movement, that's all right. You know, just try it. And if it doesn't work out, it's all right. But maybe one day you want to do this movement. Bring your hands forward, feet with feet width distance away from your feet. So here in between the distances, like a foot. I think you got it. Push in through the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers, shift all the weight to your hands. And this is a little bit easier. All you want to do is lift the toes up and then the toes come forward. Good. Bring your hands forward, shift all the weight to your hands, push into the mounts of the fingers, and then lift the toes up. Toes come completely by themselves forward. Optional, you can also try to start to control it. Push in through the mounts of the fingers and slowly step forward. So like with control, instead of just like, there am I, try to make the movement slower. Good. Again. Again. Until we are back at the front of the mat. When you're at the front of the mat, give you some more time. Maybe just move a little bit in forward fold. Let me check with the time. Yeah, let's move a little bit faster right now. So bring the hands on the floor and step back. Downward facing dog. Coming into downward facing dog right now. If you decided to not to kind of like cancel these lost movements, come into downward facing dog right now with me. Hi, Oi, good to see you. How are you doing? Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot, claw your fingers. Walk with your heels. Bend your knees as much as you need. Get long from the hands to the hips. Feel the length. Keep your chest up, good. And from there, what we want to do is little jumps. So push in through the mounts of the fingers. Bend your knees a lot. Jump. Whoop. Push in through the mounts of the fingers. So these are bigger jumps, but you can also do small jumps. So go just for small jumps, like this. How are you doing, Ayui? Your day was great. Get long from the hands to the hips again. Feel the length, feel the muscles, and then jump. And really small jumps are also great. But what we want to feel is the mounts of the fingers pushing into the floor. Release the knees to the floor. Take a break. Take a break here. We go one more time. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. So what you want to feel is how the mounts of the fingers push into the floor and pushes us down back to the floor. Good. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, bring your hands forward. Push into the mounts of the fingers, claw your fingers a lot. Tuck your toes in, shift your hips up into the sky. Get long from your hands to your hips. And from there, bend your knees, jump. Really small jumps. Good. Or maybe a little bit more, deeper jumps, as you like. And then release. Try to land softly, not like me. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, elbows pointing upward, and come up. Jump. Great, thanks. Good morning to you. Thank you. Good evening to you, Ayui. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Good. So, take some deep breaths in. If you'd like to drink something, drink something. Take a little break here. A little break. Then we're going into the last segment of this exercise, of this lesson. Afterwards, we're coming into chanting, into singing, then breathing practice, then meditation. So if you're in for that, you're in for a treat, right? Let's go. How does your body feel right now? I still feel some muscle aches going on, quite strong. So it's strange to me to do these movements. Today it feels like I don't have that much control. But yeah, the muscle aches came from like pull-ups. But yeah, let's leave it like that. Find yourself a wall, maybe a door. For me, it's a door. Find yourself a door or a wall, wherever you have some place to put your hands on. And then bring your hands to that wall. Whoop, whoop. And start to step back until we're coming into 90 degrees at your hips here. Good. And from here, we push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. From there, you draw the belly in and up. Belly button comes in and up. Get long from your hips to the fingers, to the mounts of the fingers. With your head, you can bring your gaze up just so far that you can look between your wrists. Good job. Push into the mounts of the fingers. How does that feel? And then slowly come out of it. Slowly come out of it. And this is the variation 1 of our handstand. And I forgot one exercise before coming into this. And let's do that exercise. We're going into the variation 1 more time because there's so much to find out in variation 1. So let's come out of it one more time. Bring your hands forward. Push out of your shoulders. And draw the fingers back towards you. So what you want to do is push out of your wrist, draw the fingers back to you. Good. Breathe in deep. Good job. Doing amazing. Feel the shaking of your fingers maybe, or your wrist, of your whole arms. Release. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Keep on standing, keep on standing. I'm just coming to my knees so you can see better. And bring your arms up. Push out through the wrists and draw the fingers back down towards you. Push out through the wrist, draw the fingers back down towards you. Good. How does that feel? Imagine being in handstand right now. Imagine being in handstand right now. Draw the fingers down, push through the wrist, push through the mount of the fingers. Index finger, good. Release. Good. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and come up again. Now, good. We're coming back into variation 1 again with the hands on the wall. So bring their hands on the wall again and push in through the mounts of the fingers. Through the wrist, claw your fingers and create this 90-degree angle at your hips. How does that feel? Draw the belly in. Look between your wrists, just barely. Barely being able to look between your wrists with your gaze. How does that feel? Good. And release. Come up. Shake your wrists down. Shake your elbows. Shake your shoulders. We're coming into variation 2. Come toward your wall. And then slowly come down. Measure the distance from the wall with one leg. And then bring your wrist to where you measured the distance. Whoop. So measure the distance with one leg. Bring your wrist where you measured the distance. This is variation 2, first of all. You don't need to go there. First, watch me. It would be good if you don't do it on a mat that is like soft, but rather something hard. But I'm doing it on the mat either way. So yeah, it's probably not the best because you're just more stable on a hard ground, right? Good. And from here, we are just stepping up on the wall and we're kind of like inversing variation 1. If you don't want to do this, you can just do variation 1 again. So make sure your shoulders are over your wrist and then come up, creating this 90-degree angle. Look between your wrists again. As good as you can, just gaze barely between your wrists. Draw the belly in and up. Push into the mounts of the fingers a lot. Great. And then release down. Good. If you like to try at variation 2, try at variation 2. If you're still in variation 1, that's alright. You know, there's so much to discover in variation 1. And today we're also going for variation 3 right now. So feel free to do variation 2 or variation 1 right now. And then we're coming into variation 3. If you like to join in there. Good. So slowly come out of it. Shake your wrists, shake your arms, shake your legs, wherever you are. If you're standing. And if you decide to stay with variation 1, stay with variation 1. That's completely fine. There's so much to find there. So what we're going to do, I'd like to come into variation 3. So coming to a plank position, close with our feet close to our wall. And then we slowly walk back with your arms, starting to step up on this wall. Walking back with your arms, pushing into the mounts of the fingers. Pushing into the mount of the finger keeps us up, so we're not falling over. Good. Great job. And from there, again, think about your gaze looking between your wrists. Your gaze looking between your wrists. Breathing in deep. And then slowly walking back down, step by step, until we're back down. Good job. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. You can do that now. I give you time for that. And especially as you probably watch me first, take your time doing this wall up right now, or variation 1 or variation 2 again. You decide. You're the master. You decide where you go. Good job. And then slowly come out of it wherever you are. And let's come and lie down on the floor. Lie down on the floor. Whenever you have downtime, you can massage your wrists a little bit. I mean, that's a little bit late now. We're at the end of the yoga lesson, but you still can do that. Lie down on the floor. Woo. Lie down on the floor. From here, let's come into Windshield Wipers. So bring your arms up next to your sides, elbows lying next to your shoulders, fingers are pointing up. Then release your knees to the right, release your knees to the left. Just some easy Windshield Wipers. Let one knee guide the way. How does that feel? Can close your eyes or have your eyes open. Extend your legs, feet are facing away from each other. Bring your arms by your sides, palms are pointing up. If you'd like to do any kind of other position, please feel free to do that other position. If you have anything in mind other than that, just come to this position, come to Shavasana. Lift your head up, tuck your chin in a little bit, and release your head down again. And from here, just be. I want to do this position to tell our whole being that this physical practice is now over. I will get you back out of this position in about 1 minute. Have your eyes closed. Hi, Lo. I just call you Lao if that's alright. Or otherwise tell me how I should call you. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, damn. Still stay in Shavasana. Sorry to. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers. Start to move your toes. Whenever you're ready, draw your knees in towards your belly and shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. Again, draw your knees in towards your belly. Shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. From there, softening your whole position. So softening the skin of the face. Make it comfortable for yourself, this whole position. Releasing all the tension in your tongue, in your neck, in your jaw, in your shoulders. Oh, the shoulders. In the arms, in the elbows, in the wrists, in the fingers. In the chest, in the belly, in your hips, in your whole spine, in your whole back. Release all the tension. In your legs, in your knees, in your ankles, in your heels, in your toes. Releasing all the tension. From there, take a deep breath in to your belly, into your chest. Nurturing yourself with this deep breath. Your whole body, your whole being. And then breathing out, releasing, grounding yourself, feeling how the whole earth is carrying you. The gravity of the earth is carrying you. With your next breath, reach yourself up by your side, lift yourself up by your side, and come to a final sitting position here. Bring your hands in front of your heart together. Whenever you're ready, bring your hands in front of your heart together whenever you arrive. And you don't need to hurry. Honoring your physical practice today. Bow your head in front of your heart. Wishing you a wonderful day, a wonderful night, wherever you are in the world. Namaste. Release your arms by your side. Bring your head up. Welcome back. So welcome low. Let me quickly explain why. I'm sorry to have interrupted the Shavasana. I was like coming up and I was seeing like the name Lao in there and thought like, yeah, I want to say hello. And then I completely forgot that we're in Shavasana, you know. Welcome, Jamie. How are you doing? Yeah. Welcome, Lau. How are you doing? How is your day going? Good to have you. My name is Marcel, by the way, and I'm teaching your yoga every day. If you'd like to join in, you're very welcome. I'm not alone, but I'm joined by Sean. Sean is here for entertainment, energy, and motivation. Hello, Lau. So he's a dragon. He's bringing dragon power to this yoga. And it's going great. Thanks. Awesome. That's good to hear. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Now, appreciate that. And we're also doing man circles. We're doing man circles.
Welcome to your doom.
Welcome to your doom, Lo. And hey, Yoga with Chin. Good to have you. Hi, lovely Marcel and Sean. I appreciate you, Yoga with Chin, coming in, saying hi. How is your day going? And good to have everybody in here right now. We're now going for chanting. So if you guys like to come into chanting and try to make it a little bit quicker so you keep you guys a little bit entertained, you know. I'm doing well, thank you. Awesome. So big shout out to Yoga with Chen. She's also streaming a lot of yoga. And I also think I just saw you streaming that you read something. What did you read? What did you read, Yoga with Chen? So I'll be heading to bed soon, but I wanted to stop by for a little hello. Appreciate that. So, Chen was amazing tonight. She read those stories. Okay, awesome. So, we are going for, first of all, come a little bit closer, of course. I always forget that, or sometimes forget that. We're going to sing Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu mantra together. This means let the entire world be happy, and I invite you to Yoga with Chen as well to come on in, even if you need to go to bed. It's, I think, great to sing before bed, you know? So, yeah, and we are going to start in a moment. So the meaning of the mantra is let the entire world be happy, but there's also the vibrational quality that travels throughout our body. And it maybe connect to a certain body part of yours. And then just feel it. Come to a great sit. If you're sitting up in a chair, that's fine. If you're sitting on the floor, that's fine. Again, if you're needing to head out, Chen, that's also fine. After taking for 3 hours, my voice is a little tired. Yeah, make sure to drink something. Make sure to drink something, that you're prepared. And yeah. Let's start. And you can join in whenever you are ready. You know, I like this mantra so much because it's so short. I don't really need to explain anything, but I can just start singing. And even if you're never sung mantras, you know, feel the fear within you. Feel this fear within you and see when you're ready to also join. Or maybe you don't join today, you can just listen. Let's go. Let's start. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu 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 loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Take your time. Take your time getting out of it. No need to hurry. See how it feels to you. I'm like hugging today. I like what Ayui writes. Big hug to you. Big hug to you, Ayui. You like hugging today. Amazing. That's cool. Big hug to everybody of you if you're heading out right now. Love and blessings to you, my friends. And we see each other tomorrow, hopefully. Other than that, we are going now further to breathing practice and then to meditation. Again, always, always, feel free to change your sit. Feel free to change your sit whenever it feels to start to feel uncomfortable. Change your sit. So let me see. Can I take you closer today? Otherwise, it's like I still need to figure out. Yeah, it should work like this. It should work great to that. And it should shine for a few repetitions. That's amazing, Chen. That's amazing, Chen. So, Chen, this mantra you will hear on a lot of like get-togethers, gatherings. You hear this mantra a lot because it's easy and it's not overwhelming to a lot of people. So that's also why we start to sing it here. It's really, it's small, rather compared to the other ones that we are having here, right? For example, this one. It's a little bit, these are a little bit bigger, These are a little bit bigger. And they might be overwhelming for some people at first, right? But as I'm guiding them in, right, they're also going to be accessible. But maybe first it's good to start with something smaller, like this one. And that's also why I start to sing this at least for the whole of April. Then we are going to change it up. I promise you guys, we're going to change it up again to another mantra. I love that you have options for the mantras. Great idea. Yeah. Thank you. Right now, we're coming into breathing practice, and today we're doing box breathing. Again, breathing practice is here to calm your nervous system. It's here to calm your nervous system, as at least the breathing practices that I do, they are here to calm your nervous system. It's something different from meditation. It's not meditation. Just that you have that in mind. We have a specific goal of like calming the nervous system right now. Good. So come into a wonderful sit if you like to join. And if you have any questions about it, let me know. So there's the specific why we're doing it. It's like to calm yourself down. To maybe if you're feeling anxious a lot, could be a very great thing to you. Right now we're going to start in a moment. So again, find a great sit and just start to breathe in through your nose. And again, Jen, whenever you're heading out, I wish you a wonderful night, restful night. If you're staying a little bit longer, feel free. Breathe through your nose. And we're starting in just a moment. At any point in time, this following breathing practice would become suffocating to you. Come out of it and come just back to your natural breath. Take one deep breath, inhale together with me right now. And then breathe out through your nose. Good. And we're starting right now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Inhale again. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Inhale again. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Inhale again, and you count to 8 to 12 to 16 to whatever number you like that feels comfortable for yourself. If you're heading to bed soon, don't overdo this. Just stay very, very low with the counting. Other than that, if you have a whole day in front of you, you can count a little bit higher if you wish. And I will join in as well right now, and we are going for like 2 to 3 minutes. Welcome in, Dorek. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. The next time you breathe in, breathe out and come back to your natural breath slowly. From there, back completely to your body. Open your eyes again. Welcome back. Good. How does your body feel after this breathing practice right now? How does your body feel after this breathing practice right now? From here, we're coming into meditation. So if you like to join in for just a few minutes, you can do that. We are going, if you like to join in for the whole thing, we are going for 25 minutes and then 5 minutes of Shavasana. And if you're joining in just for a few minutes, make sure to lie down on the floor whenever you feel like, oh yeah, you know what, I had enough. Lie down on the floor and take yourself like 5 minutes to just lie down on the floor, do nothing, and then come out of it. Why we're doing this is like we don't want to switch from task to task immediately, but we rather want to take a break. We want to honor what we have done, like this meditation. And then we're going further to the next one, you know? Kind of like also like right now, taking a little break between like the breathing practice and the meditation. I'm speaking here, you're feeling how your body feels after the breathing practice. Yeah. Taking some small breaks between the tasks. Between the things that we do. Not really tasks. So, dear friends, let's go. Let's start. If you're heading out somewhere right now, somewhere between the meditation, I wish you a wonderful day. I wish you a wonderful night wherever you are. If you're staying for the whole thing, I will be there for questions in the end. If you still have some questions, just write them in the chat. And right now we're starting. Come to a wonderful sit. Whenever you need to change your sitting position, please do that. Sit upright. And start to observe your inhale and your exhale. Feeling that your inhale is a little bit colder than your exhale. Observe if you can feel that your inhale is a little bit colder than your exhale. And just observe your inhale and your exhale. It's all what we want to do in this meditation. Just observe your inhale and your exhale without changing your breath. And whenever you lose the connection to your breath, observe your thoughts. Observe your thoughts. See what are my thoughts right now? Then let them go softly, without pushing them away hard, but let them go softly, like wind blowing through a tree or so. Let them go softly, without resistance. Preferring your breath again. Preferring your breath. Observing your breath. We are going for 30 minutes. We see each other in 30 minutes. At any point in time, remember you can change your sitting position. One more thing. Know that you are doing just perfect for yourself. Know that wherever you are, maybe one day you're completely in your thoughts all the time. That's perfect for you. One day, maybe you're completely focused on your breath. And that's perfect for you. So honoring wherever you are. time. Connect to your breath. Then release and come and lie down on the floor. Extend your legs, bring your arms by your sides. Feet are facing away from each other. Arms are lying by your sides, palms are pointing up towards the sky. Just be. Slowly start to move your feet, move your toes, move your fingers, move your hands. Bring your arms over your head, stretch your legs, stretch your arms. Move your body in any way you feel like moving right now. And yawn. Shift yourself to one side and shift yourself up. Shift yourself up. Come up. Good. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed. We are here every day, by the way. If anybody likes to connect a little bit more to what I'm doing, to our community here, feel free to join the Discord. I'm going to bed. It's 222. Make a wish. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lo. I appreciate your message. Love and blessings to you. Rest well, sleep well. Hope to see you around. On the weekends, we have it on another time. So Saturday and Sunday, the yoga lesson will be on another time. It might be easier to join in there for you. So all the best to you, my friend, and see you around. Bye-bye. And we are also coming to a close right here, right now, slowly. If you have any more questions, feel free to write them in the chat right now. Otherwise, we're coming to a close and we're going to raid very, very soon. You can always also message me via Discord. You can message me on Twitch. And with that said, yeah, we've got a man circle coming up next Saturday again. If you're interested in like what's that, a man circle and everything, feel free to message me. I'm going to explain it to you deeper. Other than that, the health skill podcasts are kind of like, so I'm also creating the podcast called Health Skill Podcast, and right now we're kind of like coming to a close for a moment because I was always messaging with one friend of mine that I so much wanted to have in my on my podcast, and he always said yes, but he stopped to reply. So maybe something happened to him. I don't really know. Let's hope he's good. And yeah, he just doesn't reply. It's kind of like a little bit, you know, he kind of like holds me back. I probably need to say him, hey, it just doesn't work out, and need to find other people, because it's just strange. It really is strange. Yeah, we had wonderful health skill podcasts in the past, already 21 and counting, right? The last one was about family constellation. The one before was about embodying authenticity. They are not on the YouTube channel up right now, but if you like to check out the YouTube channel, there are all the other health skill podcasts available, and also like on any other podcast platform, you should be able to find them. With that said, if you have any ideas about, oh yeah, you know what, have you covered this and this and this in the health skill podcast, let me know about it. And I think we're also going to talk about relationship very soon. We're starting to talk about relationships because we talked a lot about men and women, and now we are kind of like starting to put pieces more and more together, and we're coming towards relationship. And there's so much to talk about. It just doesn't stop. So I think we need to kind of like dig a little bit deeper down into relationship on, okay, what are we speaking about exactly? And then we can speak about that. And it would be amazing, you know, to invite some people there to speak about relationships. And yeah. And if you have any ideas, let me know. Right now, we are going to raid, of course. We are going to raid, and we're sending somebody a lot of love out today. We're sending to somebody a lot of love today. You know what? Shall we raid somebody else? So Gabi's on, I see that. Solar is on as well. Let me check the fitness. Who's that? Let me quickly check the fitness and health thing. What is this? Yeah. You know what? Let's raid Wild Earth. Let's raid Wild Earth. If you did not know this channel, it's an amazing channel. So check them out. They're amazing. They are doing kind of like explorations in like the nature. And you can ask questions and they will point it out for you and they will answer you. And it's just an amazing channel, and I think this is the future, you know? So dear friends, we're finished here. So I hope a lot of love to this wonderful channel. It's a bigger channel, so maybe drop it a follow. And yeah, see you very soon. Tomorrow we're on again, and maybe I'm on my test channel today. If you're interested in joining in there, feel free. I need to test out something. And with that said, all the best to you, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye bye, see you soon.